Primes locked me away years ago, but my freedom is at hand. Cybertron will be mine.
Yo, how's it hanging, my outer space friends? It's your host, Sideswipe. Today I got a co-host. His name, you know what? I'm gonna let bro introduce himself. What's going on? It's your boy Hot Rod. I'm gonna bring the energy to this podcast here. Alright, so recently the Decepticons destroyed our base, right? The one we had out in Kaon. But this is our base out in Iacon. Much nicer, much better tech, right? But the other one was closer, allowed us to watch the Decepticons a little bit more.
Attention Autobots. Report to the mess hall for a meeting.
Bro, I can't finish one episode in peace around here. Man, I have something really cool planned too.
Hello Autobots. As you know, recently we've had newcomers to our ranks. Today, they will be explaining their stories, how they got here, so maybe we can help them to get back where they came from, where they belong. I would like to ask Skids to come up to the stage now.
Alright, my name's Skids. I come from the Ark, right? We was on an important mission. We were moving the Energon to Cybertron. We just got a crap ton from Earth, right? So we're moving all this Energon onto the Ark. And, well, we get it all on there. Decepticons try to stop us, but, we stop them. They only sent Seekers. But we have it all on the Ark. We start our journey to Cybertron, right? I get in my stasis pod, because I'm not trying to be up for that whole trip, right? So, I'm in my stasis pod, and then when I wake up, I'm here. Still in the stasis pod, still chilling. So watching Ark, and watching Earth, and also, why are you moving Energon? Well, to be honest, we were moving the Energon because our Cybertron's dead. No Energon flows throughout it, right? So we're moving the Energon to get it to Cybertron because Earth had a crap ton of Energon. The Ark is a ship that we used to get to Earth, but it kind of got caught up in the dead universe. We ended up crash landing, blah, blah, blah. We just got it fixed. And to answer your last question, Earth is a planet with humans on it. I don't know if you know what humans are. You probably don't. It doesn't seem like y'all have been off Cybertron. But, Earth is like an organic planet, not metal, nothing like ours. Anyways, give it up for Ratchet, everybody.
My story's not as bright as his was. In my story, I take you all to Cybertron. We were in the middle of the Great War. Megatron was just coming in on us. The Autobots, that is. We were all about to die. Went out of nowhere.
I heard y'all was struggling a little bit out here.
Because of your ignorance, Prime, this world will crumble. Crumble underneath my power. The power of Megatron. Prime told us to leave and never look back. And so what we did. I hopped in a ship and started to leave. Just as my ship exited the atmosphere, weird energy started swirling around it. All of a sudden, a portal opened in front of me. I was moving too fast to stop. When the portal closed, I was here. And that's my story. That's how I ended up here. Megatron. Hello, my name is Optimus Prime, and today I want to inform you of my story. How I got here, what I went through to become a Prime.
And I'm here for moral support, because why not?
The story starts on Cybertron during the war.
Crap, sorry.
This war is already over, Prime. I'm unbeatable. We're unbeatable. Never. There are millions of us, Prime. Hot Rod, go.
What? No, Prime, I can still help you, man.
That is an order. If one of us dies, it's gonna be me.
Alright, fine.
This war ends here, Shockwave.
When I first came through the portal, I was disoriented. Your world was so different from mine. When I was driving, I thought the war hadn't hit here yet. But eventually I came across the destroyed remains of cities, and I realized that this planet was worse than mine.
And that is our story. The story of how we ended up in your universe. Just a story about how you find us. The smoke showing up from the battle is what allowed us to find you. And the sound of the blasters going off.
So, you went through that portal alone, so how Flamethrower guy there get through? Now, Prime might have told me to turn back, but I didn't. Shockwave was trying to jump through the portal. Bang! I grab him, right? I ended up losing my grip on him and we end up falling through this tunnel. Then he grabs me. But I punch him in the face, he comes off me, and we go flying through that portal. But it was as if our body was changing as we were flying. Shockwave let off this big blast from his little arm thing, right? I end up tumbling through this another portal. I got hit by his blast and I could feel my chest burning. I land on the ground, knocked out. Smoke coming out my chest.
Megatron. Who is that? Who's in my head?
Together we can achieve anything, Megatron. Destruction of the Autobots. World domination. All you must do is abide by me. Make me your leader.
Hear me, voice. I don't need a leader. I can take Cybertron on my own.
You don't know me, Megatron, but you can. Allow me to tell you my story. Many, many years before the war that decimated Cybertron, I lived among my 12 brothers.
I was the strongest of all of us. So using his mind powers, he forced me to do terrible things. They banished me to this realm after I slaughtered 4 of them without a second shot. But you, Megatron, broke the barrier of time and space, allowing me to reach you through a mutual hate we have.